Bob,
Yo,
what are you doing?
what am I doing? We're getting in the car, Bob. I want to talk about TikTok, though. So, it's in the news. This is Sunday. Big news, obviously. And everyone's freaking out. We saw this coming. There was this countdown. Will TikTok be banned or not? And today, yeah, none of us can get on TikTok. But I think that will change. I've seen that might change in the news, and I feel it will over time. But two things. These are my main points. 2 points. One, I love that TikTok, and I'm not going to be able to look in the camera too much right now as I back up. I love that TikTok is in the news because that's social media and the news. And here we have, NFL playoff games and the inauguration and the fires in LA and the ceasefire in between Israel and Gaza. All that is much more important, obviously. But isn't it interesting we're talking about TikTok? I love that TikTok's in the news and social media is in the news, like literally the top story. Okay? That's big. All those people, the naysayers, the critics, the Luddites, the people who say, oh, it's silly or it doesn't matter. It does matter, okay? It's a big part of our world now.
Everyone's talking about it.
There you go. Second thing. What was my second thing, Barb? I really do.
Going.
Oh, yeah. My advice has always been as a social media consultant and professor and practitioner, do spread yourself thin, relatively speaking, on social media. Don't rely on just one social media channel, because that social media channel, like TikTok, could go down, could go under, could disappear, and that's happened before. And it will happen again, and it may have with TikTok, have happened again already with a big social media channel. So repurpose your content on other channels. Be conspicuous, relatively speaking, in your presence on other channels. Get on Instagram, get on Facebook, get on YouTube. So I have a lot of videos on TikTok, but I'm not worried the least, because they're elsewhere too in some way, shape, or form. So people, especially professionals who use social media, use a multitude of channels, not just one. Realize that one could go down, one could go up, one could explode. So if you say, oh, that's small, or nothing's happening there, in the future something big may happen there. And like with TikTok, in the future something may not so big happen there. It may go down. So I think you get my point. I think I made my point. Love that TikTok, social media is in the news. Love that it kind of reinforces my point that I've been making for years about people being on a variety of channels, not just one or two. What do you think, Barb?
Sounds good.
I know that was a lot. That's all.
Okay.
TikTok.